Good morning. I'm in Scottsdale. Picked up an old adult female western diamondback. It looks like she'd been kind of denning in the area and had some trouble with all the rain and got flooded out. So I've hiked her out to a new spot. Let me show you. So in this area, there's really no rock to be seen, and it's all just kind of low, flat areas. So these pack rat nests become really critical habitat for rattlesnakes. And this one looks like it's up enough off the wash that water has not flown here. All this grass that's being down is from animals that have been around. So it's a good spot for her. She looks like she's really old and has had lots of babies in her past, and she's not feeling it right now. See that little rattle? It's all made of segments that are all the same size, and it's all pretty wide compared to that tail. So that's telling me that this is an older snake that has stopped growing for some time now, and she's pretty little. And that's something that can happen when they give birth, when they get gravid when they're small. Sometimes those babies, the snakes stay small. And this really isn't all that small of a snake. This is kind of a normal looking western diamondback for the area, even though most people will say that every snake they see is 8 feet long. This is what people are really seeing. Look at that. What's that on her head? Oh, she's got a wound on her head. Interesting. So maybe that's not what happened. Maybe this snake was injured and was trying to find a better spot to hide out. I don't know. But someone tried to kill this snake. Come on. It's like 60. It's not that cold. But I'm not leaving until you're hidden underground. She'll find a way in. Yeah, sometimes when rattlesnakes don't rattle, they hiss. Or they hiss anyway, you just don't hear it because of the rattle. But when they're cold, and that's something that I see a lot. Or there's a species in Southern California called a red diamond rattlesnake that seldom rattles. It usually hisses like that. She'll find a way in. If not, there's another entrance on the other side, but I might have to put her there if she's not going to find it. So the reason I don't just leave her here is because if she wanders off, there's not a lot of really great places out here. And if she's out wandering around in a subpar location and it gets into the 40s or it rains again, then you have possibly a dead snake, or, as in the case with a lot of homes, it just goes somewhere else. And we don't want it to show up at someone else's door. Did you find a way in? Oh, she did not. Okay, come on, let's try this again somewhere else. Come here. Sorry. I hate it when I have to do this, but sometimes I'm not right in the place that I put them in. I thought that there would be a hole here, but there's not. Oh, come on. Well, if you can find a way in yourself, I don't need to do this. Sometimes it's hard to get them out with the hook. There we go. Okay, there's another hole over here that's better. A lot easier. I just kind of like the one on the sunny side a little bit. There she goes. Yeah, there's a lot of room down there. Need to figure that out. There she goes. Come on. I'll leave her there. So putting him in the right spot is very critical. I was kind of bummed out to learn from another homeowner that I just visited about their recent experience with the fire department. I know this gets kind of touchy because people don't take any kind of criticism of the fire department very well typically, and that's understood. They do a lot of great things. I just wish that in Arizona they were not tasked with catching snakes, because what they said they did to the snake that they caught in her yard was they grabbed it behind the head with tongs, and then they threw it, just whipped it as hard as they could out into the lot behind the house. So that's going to kill the snake. And we hear that a lot. We hear that they, I'm not sure if it's a matter of training or what, because I know that some departments do get training on how to handle these snakes, but what they're really not helping if that's the case. So you have a snake that's in your backyard, it's the middle of winter, and you don't know where to put it. It's not going to help anybody to just injure it severely and then throw it 30 feet. Because now you just have an injured snake that's going to try to come right back in a panic or go into the neighbor's yard or something. So yeah, I know that the fire department is free, but it's just a bad situation. It kind of bummed me out today to hear that I thought that was a rare instance where they throw it over the fence like that. But the more I talk to homeowners, the more I learn that that's just how it goes. A lot of these snakes that they try to relocate end up dying. So I think at this point I'm going to try to talk to somebody about that. Well, enough ranting. Sorry. See you later.